Over the past decade, the region has focused on implementing short and long-range goals aimed at enhancing the ability of the region as a whole. Livable communities starts with transportation networks and improving asset condition and performance, reimagining auto-focused infrastructure, increasing multimodal travel options, and reducing the environmental impact. In 2021, Region 1 Planning Council, in partnership with IDOT, Rockford Mass Transit District, and the City of Rockford, was awarded a $16.4 million grant from the RAISE program for a downtown complete streets revitalization project. This project will include a road diet on Chestnut Walnut Street to increase roadway safety and will accommodate a bi-directional bike path and other pedestrian improvements. A downtown circular route served by battery electric buses will also be established to connect key destinations in downtown Rockford.
The City of Rockford's downtown has seen a complete resurgence. We're seeing hundreds of million dollars being invested in our city center. You take the hotel that you're in right now, it's more than an $80 million transformation of an older historic manufacturing building and has been turned into this amazing Embassy Suites hotel that you're in today. Just outside the windows of this hotel, you can see Davis Park, a wonderful, welcoming park where every person in our community has the opportunity to come down and really engage in the heart of our community.
Before most communities were even thinking about brownfields, the City of Rockford had already applied for and secured funding from the EPA and started several assessment and cleanup projects in the community. The former Ingersoll property was one of our most recent successful brownfields redevelopment projects, and through the construction of the site ended up coming up with the UW Sports Factory, a $25 million redevelopment project that is now managed by the Rockford Park District.
One of the major accomplishments that we've been able to do is we have General Mills. General Mills used to be Green Giant in this community. I think they've been here for over 110 years. They're going to construct a 1.3 million square foot distribution center here in Belvidere. Our roadway for that development in that area was Irene Road and Bypass 20. We certainly have to have not only a road that's conducive for semi-traffic for General Mills, we will have other businesses that will locate there, and IDOT was instrumental in helping us to get the funds for to be able to redo Irene Road, reconstruct it so that it will handle semi-trailer traffic freight, not only from General Mills, but for anybody else in the future.
So, in Rockford we have a very unique opportunity because not only do we have a tremendous amount of roadway infrastructure, bridges, storm sewer infrastructure, we also own and operate the state's largest groundwater utility. With that utility comes a tremendous of reinvestment needs. In the mid to late 2000s, we invested more than $75 million in really modernizing our treatment and production facilities. And obviously that project continues today. Right now we're at the forefront of a pretty aggressive 5-year plan on the water side, really looking to address not only our treatment and production needs, but also our aging infrastructure that's buried. A lot of people forget about obviously just the need for reinvestment in that aging water main, and we're looking to make sure that Rockford's positioned well to sustain the utility that Rockford's come to expect into the future.
We've seen a huge change in the approach of what transportation planning means and how transportation planning can really benefit local communities, whether it's alternative transportation or an investment in other modes of transportation. This approach is far more innovative and far more equitable.
In 2019, as a way to support local governments and the evolving automobile market, R1 began investigating how to prepare for the increase of electric vehicles and regional level and assist local jurisdictions in becoming EV ready. So in 2021, the Electric Vehicle Readiness Plan for the Rockford region was adopted and is a comprehensive regionally coordinated approach to introducing electric vehicles and supply equipment needed for them in north central Illinois. The EV plan will help us achieve 3 things. 1, establish a robust network of public charging station infrastructure within the study area. 2, integrate electric vehicle supply equipment into public policies and planning efforts. And 3, act as a leader in coordinating efforts to make Northern Illinois EV ready. One of the ways in which R1 has started the implementation of this plan is by hosting Drive Electric Week. The goal of this program is to inform the community about electric vehicles. Part of the events that we have held is a cruise-in night, where interested members of the public who want to learn more about electric vehicles come out and talk to current electric vehicle owners. We also had an event aimed more at the business community and local governments to talk about electric vehicle charging stations and provide general information about public charging infrastructure.
My hope for the Rockford region is that we live up to our name, being the Midway City. We are in the epicenter of hour and a half from Chicago, hour and a half from Milwaukee, hour from Madison, hour to Iowa, and we're the hub. And I really feel that Rockford needs to plant its roots and its pride in that. And it's going to be revolutionary for our community as soon as we do that. We're already seeing it at the airport, the fastest growing hub in the world. But we're also seeing it with the infrastructure that's happening today. West State Street is going to make it easier for those north of us and northwest and northeast of us to come into our community. So it's going to be very fun and rewarding to watch our community put ourselves in a position to be a best practice city for the whole state of Illinois.
As you hear all of us discuss regionalism, what that really means is that we take our regional planning and our prioritization for regional investment, and we look at it across multiple counties in Northern Illinois. We look at our shared assets and the assets that bind us all together. Assets like Northern Illinois University, Chicago Rockford International Airport, or even how Interstate 90 comes through all of our counties. The automotive industry cluster in Belvidere, the heavy rail investment in rail infrastructure in Rochelle, or even the aerospace cluster and all the highways that come through Winnebago County. They show that we all have our part to play, and together we make a very strong case for regional economic growth and the prosperity of our communities.